Hello everyone, and a very, very good afternoon. Welcome to Homechoir. To anyone who's joining us for the first time in particular, welcome to all of you. My name's Ben, this is Homechoir, and you are very, very welcome. Today we will be looking at, a gorgeous piece by the one and only Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. We're looking at the Sanctus from his Coronation Mass, relatively early work from the young Mozart. Mind you, given his untimely death at the age of 35, all of his works, I suppose, could be called early and late. Well, this piece is joyous. It's relatively short. We'll be looking at the Sanctus and, indeed, the Hosanna in Excelsis as well. We'll start in a few minutes. So if you're watching live, get comfy. I'm going to do sound checks and so on. If you're watching later, if you look in the description of this video, you'll find all of the links so you can jump right to the relevant part for you. We will teach soprano, alto, tenor, bass, and then have a full choir sing through at the end. And you can watch as much or as little as you like. Whatever it is useful for you, please do enjoy and learn from it. So let me check that everything's working. Hello to everyone in the live chat. Lovely. For some reason I've got a bit of organ to... that'll be why. Fabulous. Do we have the Patchway Cathedral Consort ready to sing? Are you there, Patchway? Loud and clear. And hello to everyone who's watching live but not chatting today. As always, I do hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello to everyone who is here in the live chat, and do have a good time chatting with each other. Make sure you've got a drink of water. Stay hydrated. Cheers. Lovely to see all of you. Score is both on screen. If I just show you here, this is what it's going to look like. If I press the right button over here. So this is what you're going to have up on screen. If you'd rather have one that you can follow along with, there is a PDF link in the description. Quick note, I've changed the PDF from the one that was sent out. So if you've printed it, my apologies. I was just looking at it and there were a couple of bits that were not correct. So rather than us singing an incorrect version, I thought it best to replace it. So the PDF in the description as of today is the correct one. I'm going to show it on screen and I think we should get started. So everyone, as we're in the key of C major, we shall sing Homechoir with a C, but instead, because it's such a bright, lovely, sunny day but not too hot, we're going to sing Homechoir and start our show. Nice deep breath and off we go. And... beautifully sung, everyone. Your dulcet tones means it. Well, it must be a live home choir session, and indeed, it is time for us to learn this bit of Mozart. It's the Sanctus from his Coronation Mass. And we're going to look, as always, at soprano, then alto, then tenor, then bass, and then a full choir sing through. I was just saying in my little preamble, if you click the show more beneath this video, once it's streamed live, you'll be able to jump straight to the relevant part of the rehearsal, or indeed the sing through for you. It's a full teaching resource. It's all free, as always, but do please consider sending it to anyone you think would find it useful. And we've got lots coming up on the channel over the next few days. On Friday this week, we are singing an absolute classic. We're singing One Day Like This by Elbow, alongside other sunny, cheery, uplifting songs. Very different to Mozart, but no less exciting and inspiring. So join us at 2 o'clock on Friday for One Day Like This. And then on Sunday morning, well, as we've got quite a lot of Mozart in our repertoire now, we're going to have an all Mozart Sing Sunday. So there's going to be Ave Verum Corpus, there's going to be God is Our Refuge, there'll be a bit of the Requiem, and indeed there'll be the Sanctus that we're learning today. So come along. If you know the pieces, you know how great they are. If you've never sung them before, it's brilliant sight reading practice and a great way to start your Sunday. So 11 o'clock this coming Sunday, everyone's welcome. See you there. Now, of course, if you enjoy Homechoir, if you like our resources, if you like our live streams, everything else we do give it to the world for free, but we are very, very grateful for everyone who's kind enough to donate to support our work. Without these kind of donations, we genuinely couldn't do this So if you are able to support us, go along to homechoir.org/donate. Every penny you give, whether it's a cup of coffee or whether you're able to support us on a monthly basis, it all goes into making these shows for you and the world. So huge thanks to everyone who already supports, and if you'd like to help us, that's where you go. It's also where you go if you want to sign up for our weekly email newsletter, which is the one-stop shop for all our links, quite often scores that we send out, including things for like Mozart and so on, as well as newsletter subscriber only content. So there's lots of stuff in there that we aren't able to share with our wider public, but newsletter subscribers get access to. Sometimes it's even entire streams and projects. So don't miss the fun, don't miss a moment of your home choir. Go along to homechoir.org, click sign up at the top, fill in the form, and you're done. And as a special little bonus, if you tell us when your birthday is, as Beth, Sarah and Ruth have done, well, we will sing you happy birthday when your special day rolls around. And Beth and Sarah are celebrating their birthdays today, and Ruth is celebrating tomorrow. So let's sing for them, everyone. After 2, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Beth, Sarah and Ruth. Happy birthday to you and many more. Many happy returns of the day to all of you, and hope you have a good one. More birthdays on Friday, but for now, let's get comfy and let's get looking at some lovely, lovely Mozart. So the Coronation Mass is one that a lot of choirs may have sung before. Lots of the choristers here today in the live chat know this piece. Doesn't in any way diminish its majesty, its power and its sense of fun and grandeur. Mozart was still a young man when he wrote this piece. He wrote it for the choir in Salzburg before he moved to Vienna. And it really is a fabulous, fabulous number. Now, the Sanctus comes partway, well, actually more than halfway through the Mass. And in keeping with the traditions of the time, you have a relatively slow, very grand opening in 3/4 time before we get to the Hosanna in excelsis. Notice it's Hosanna rather than Hosanna, no H required. There the tempo speeds up. So it's allegro from 2 bars after letter A and proceeds through that sort of dance-like feel to the end. We're going to sing excelsis. I appreciate that there are various other interpretations. You might have excel, eggshells for me, if you don't mind. And we're going to start with the soprano part, as we often do. And so sopranos, if I could ask you to step forwards. Again, if you're watching this later on, you want to skip forward to the relevant part for you, you can do so. If you'd like to stay and rehearse with us, you're very welcome to as well. So, sopranos, we start here on a bright E, because it's the 3rd of a C major chord, and we sing Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus. Okay, just listen to these pitches. 2, 3. Lovely. Breathe where you like in the middle of that. Stagger the breathing. If you need to breathe at the commas, that's fine. Just make sure it's nice and clean. Okay, so let's have that sing through with the singer. Here we go, and... Lovely. Now, we move up to a G, and this is high, but it was written for treble voices, hence the pitch. So we sing Dominus Deus, Deus Sabaoth, Deus Sabaoth. Okay, just listen to those pitches, sopranos. It goes 2, 3. Two, 3. Okay, so let's have a sing together from Dominus, from this G. Nice deep breath. 2, 3. Lovely. Now, on that same note, we sing Pleni sunt celi et tenor. Such a nice note, and we grow through to the E on terra, because that's where the crunch lands. Let's sing it with the singer. 2, 3. Lovely. Pleni sunt celi et terra. Okay, run the 2 T's together there. And then we sing Pleni sunt celi et tenor, gloria tua. And then we rock on that E flat. Let's sing that together with the singer. Nice deep breath. 2, 3. Lovely. Okay, so now we move to the fast bit. We get 2 bars of organ. Sounds like this. And then we get... Okay. So we've got a 4th, and then semitones down to an F natural at the beginning of the bar, an in. Hosanna in excelsis. And so it goes 2, 3. Hosanna in excelsis. So just watch out for the drop of the 3rd there. Let's go from the beginning of the allegro. So let's go back a system. Here we go. So we get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. And then we get same thing. Hosanna in egg. But then we go up and we get a sequence. Listen to that whole little run from the Hosanna at the end of the line on screen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. So just watch out for the D sharps and the D naturals here. Not the easiest line in the world. Let's sing it with the piano. Here we go, sopranos. 1, 2, 3. Hosanna in excelsis. And then we sing Hosanna in excelsis. Okay, just from that E here. 1, 2. Okay, so let's sing there from the E, second bar on screen, last note. 1, 2. Hosanna in excelsis. Fabulous. Let me just check where we are in the recording. Okay, lovely. So let's have with our wonderful singer here. So from the last note here on screen, going on this time, take a nice deep breath. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Well done. Now, a nice straightforward bit, really, and it's so straightforward we do it twice. Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. And then we do it again. Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. So let's sing that with the singer twice. This is the second bar after B, and we're coming in. Are we in the right place? There we go. Okay, so after 3. Oh, hang on. Running away from me. 1, 2, 3. Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. And again. Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. And then, just to bring us home, in excelsis, in excelsis. Nice and bright and joyous. Let's just sing those last 2 in excelsis, please. After 3 rather. 1, 2, 3. And Excellent. There we go. So let's take it from the start, please, everybody. So this is the soprano line. We'll be looking alto, tenor, bass shortly. If you want to sight read, you're very welcome to. But this is for the sopranos from the top. And I'll take a nice deep breath. Here we go. And... Deep breath. Ready? There we go. Bright and joyous. Just what you need on a Wednesday teaching session. So that's the soprano line. Let's go back to the top and let's have a look now at the alto line. There's some really nice stuff for you in this altos, and then there is a long run at the end on a note that will be very familiar for those of you of the alto persuasion. Some of you will have spotted already. In fact, we start on that note and we sing altos. Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus. So it goes a little bit interesting in the middle and then ends up back where you expect. Listen to the pitches. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so let's sing that together. There's your note, altos. 2, 3. Now, just because you got comfortable on G, now we move up to an A and we sing Dominus Deus, Deus Abbat. Listen to those pitches from the A. It goes. Lovely. Okay, so let's sing from the A. Here we go, altos. After 3, 2, 3. Dominus Deus, Deus Abbat. Then we sing Pleni sunt celi et terra. Then we sing Pleni sunt celi et terra. Okay, so the first one goes down, and then the next one comes up. Let's sing those two together. Pleni sunt celi et terra. Here we go. 2, 3. Pleni sunt celi et terra. Pleni sunt celi et terra. And then glory. let's sing that together. Nice and straightforward. Deep breath. 2, 3. Lovely. Then we get the tempo change. Now we sing. Hosanna in excelsis. Okay, so although there are a couple of G's, it does take us up towards the upper register. Okay, let's sing that together. Hosanna in excelsis. In fact, let's go from the tempo change. So we get 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Lovely, and then we sing very similar. Hosanna in excelsis. But once we get to the shell, we now have this really nice line. This makes up for all of those G's. So from shell, we sing excelsis. Isn't that nice? And you grow through the line. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Okay, so let's go from the Hosanna. Last note here on screen. 1, 2, 3. Hosanna in excelsis. Good, and then we sing Hosanna in excelsis. Listen to that. Okay, so let's take it from the start of the tempo change. Okay, from Allegro assai, we're going to go back and sing this whole section. Everything to the end is, shall we say, straightforward. So let's go from Allegro, 2 bars in altos. Your note is here, and let's go. Here we go. And deep breath and 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Okay, good. Now, back on familiar territory here, we sing Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. And then just to make sure we do it again, Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. And then in excelsis, in excelsis. I can't teach this with a straight face. Mozart, what are you doing? Look, at least it's better than the Fore Sanctus. There's more bars, if not that many more notes. Let's sing, shall we? For this Hosanna coming in after B. Here we go, and Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. Here we go again. Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. In excelsis, in excelsis. There we go. Your muscle memory pitching of G should be utterly solid by now, altos, don't you think? Let's take it from the start. Sopranos, as we know, are there. Tenors and basses are there. But it's all about the altos on this sing-through. And that, altos, for those of you not keeping up, that's a G. Yes, you're welcome. Here we go from the start. 2, 3. Start to breathe. And Hosanna in excelsis. And again. Hosanna in excelsis. 2, 3, 1. Hosanna There you go. A roller coaster ride of emotion and melodic interest. That was not. But it is glorious, and it is Mozart, and it's fabulous to sing it with you, everyone. So I hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget the like button is free, as indeed is subscription. And let's move on and have the tenors stand now on the desk. Let's have a look at your line. So we sing Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus. That's actually a very nice line indeed, isn't it? More interest in that first 4 bars than the poor old altos get in most of the piece. But hey, them's the breaks. Let's sing it. Tenors ready. 2, 3. Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus. Now we sing Dominus Deus, Deus Sabaoth. You get all the nice notes that harmonise with the soprano line. So let's sing that from the E here. Dominus Deus. Nice deep breath, tenors. 2, 3. Dominus Deus. Lovely. Now, this line is so complicated it could almost be an alto line. Pleni sunt celi aeterna, pleni sunt celi aeterna, gloria tua. Don't forget to move off that singular pitch to the B natural right next door, just on that last syllable. Pleni sunt celi et terra. Here we go, tenors. Nice deep breath. 2, 3. Pleni sunt celi et terra. Pleni sunt celi et terra. Same pitch. Now we get the change of tempo, and we get... That's right, I turned too many pages, so let's have a look at that. Nice little line that climbs and then falls at the end. Let's sing it with the piano. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. So let's sing that with the singer. Here we go, and... Hosanna in excelsis. Now our next entry starts, as all the others have done, very similarly. Hosanna in excelsis. It's the most, I suppose, technically demanding, if you can call it that bit. You've got to count, I'm afraid, everyone. So, Hosanna in eggshell, 2, 3. 1, 2. So just be careful. The D here at the end of the bar going across, the next needs counting carefully. So just sing that with me slowly from Hosanna here. The last note on screen up there, going on to the next system. 1, 2, 3. Hosanna in excelsis. Good. And then just to wrap this up. Hosanna in excelsis. Listen to that. Okay, let's sing that together from that Hosanna second bar, last note here on screen. 1, 2. Hosanna in Right, let's go from the tempo change, tenors. Allegro assai, as marked here on screen. And I'll just go to it here. And your note is a B. There it is, Hosanna. So 2 bars in. Take a deep breath as soon as you hear the organ, which is coming now. And...
Hosanna in excelsis.
1, 2, and...
Hosanna in excelsis.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Excellent, and then it's a doddle to the end, tenors. Hosanna in excelsis, and then you do that again. Hosanna in excelsis, Okay, let's just sing those two. Hosanna after B. Let's have a little run into it so we get... Here we go.
Hosanna in excelsis.
Deep breath, and...
Hosanna in excelsis.
And then...
In excelsis.
You heard it. In excelsis. You do it twice. Each time with a nice bright smile. So let's sing the last two in excelsis from bar 42. 1, 2, 3.
In excelsis.
And...
In excelsis.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. There we go. From the top, tenors. Let's sing it all the way through. Then we've got the basses and then the full choir sing through. If you've not hydrated recently, please take this opportunity to have a quick sip. Lovely. So there's your note, tenors. Altos, sopranos and basses. But this is for the tenors. And so we're going to sing it from the top. Nice deep breath. 2, 3.
Sanctus, 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 Dominus Deus, Deus Sabaoth, Ledi sunt celi et terra, Ledi sunt celi et terra, gloria tua. Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. In excelsis, in excelsis.
There we go. Fabulous. So, just the basses to teach, and thank you for your patience as always, bassos. Back to the top. Alison's asked in the live chat, whose coronation was this composed for? It wasn't actually composed for a coronation. It was written for the Salzburg Dom, but it wasn't performed at a coronation until 1792, which is after Mozart had died. It became the de facto mass for the coronations of the Austrian imperial court in the 19th century. So it acquired its nickname long after it was composed and long after Mozart was dead and buried. So there we go. It wasn't composed originally as the Coronation Mass. It's acquired the nickname along the years. So here we go. From the start, everyone. Okay, so basses. We sing Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus. Now that's more acrobatic than most bass lines we've sung. So just look in that second bar. sing that second bar going into the third for me, please, basses. Ready, 2, 3. Sa. Lovely, and then we rise to the C there. We then rise to a C sharp and we sing Dominus Deus, Deus Sabaoth. Okay, so from the C sharp to the D and then underneath to the C. Okay, and then we jump to a B flat, we sing Pleni sunt celia terra. Then down a semitone, Pleni sunt celia terra. Then another semitone, Gloria tua. That lovely imperfect cadence there. Let's sing the bass line from the beginning to there. Coming there, basses. Here we go. 2, 3.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
Deep breath.
Dominus Deus, Deus Sabaoth. Pleni sunt celia terra, pleni sunt celia terra, gloria tua.
Then we get this fast moving stuff now. A line that the altos might recognise, but it's an octave lower. Hosanna in excelsis. All on the G. Let's sing it bass as we go. And
Hosanna in excelsis.
okay, so then we sing Hosanna in excelsis. Okay, so from the G, it's a C sharp, it's a D, it's a B. So let's sing from shell, third bar on screen, 1, 2, 3, excelsis. Then you grab a quick breath, and you've got to get from that note to that note, so think up an octave and down a semitone, and we've then got a descending line in crotchets. In quarter notes, it's 1, 2. Hosanna in excelsis. And that's the line most basses I've heard struggle with. Just make sure those intervals are as close as you can make them. So let's sing it from the B flat basses. 1, 2, Hosanna in excelsis. Excellent. And then to the end we sing Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. And then we do it again. Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis. And then to the end, in excelsis, in excelsis. Okay, where are we in the recording? Let me just check down here. Okay, good. Let's go from the tempo change, and then we'll sing from the beginning to the end. So, from the tempo change basses, she have a line that's so different from everyone else, I think it's absolutely worth singing. So you'll notice their basses, and we're coming in 2 bars. Here we go, and breathe, and
Hosanna in excelsis.
deep breath.
Hosanna in excelsis.
1, 2.
Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis.
And again.
Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis.
And
In excelsis, in excelsis.
Fabulous. So from the top basses all the way through, and then we'll have the first play of everyone singing all together. And don't forget, this is going to be the cornerstone of our Sing Sunday this week, which is all about Mozart. So put that in your diary, either live or later on, but do come along and have a good sing with us. So basses here, tenors, altos, sopranos, but this is for the basses. Everyone else very shortly. Nice deep breath. 2, 3.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Dominus Deus, Deus Sabaoth, lenis uns caeli et terra, lenis uns caeli et terra, gloria tua. Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis, in excelsis, in excelsis.
Fantastic. There we go. So that is the teaching. All that remains for us to do is to sing it through from the start with all 4 parts taking their rightful place in the choir stalls, all at the right level. And just whilst I do that, remember to hit the like button, everyone. If you're watching now or later on, you're also very welcome here at Homechoir. We hope you've enjoyed your time with us today and that you'll consider coming back to one of our other sessions. If you like the classical stuff, there's a big playlist of well over 200 pieces we've taught here and so much more. So just subscribe, stick around, and do please enjoy a sing through here with sopranos, altos, tenors, basses. Here we go. Nothing beats a bit of Mozart on a Wednesday. Nice deep breath and... And there you are, everyone. That's our teaching for this week. the fantastic Sanctus from Mozart's Coronation Mass. More teaching of a completely different style, but no less beautiful. Next week, don't forget, Friday, we have One Day Like This by Elbow, and then you get to sing an all Mozart programme on Sunday. It's all there, scores on screen, perfect opportunity for you to practice your singing, maybe sing something you've not sung before, sight reading, really any way you want to enjoy our Sing Sunday programme. It's here for you, and we hope you enjoy it. So do remember, folks, the thumbs up is free, subscription is free, sign up for the newsletter. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating today and tomorrow, and I will see you on Friday. Have a great one, everyone. See you soon. Bye.